Welcome back to America Right Now. I'm Tom Basile. The problems with Josh as Democrats search for a standard bearer. One name who was nearly on the ticket in 2024 keeps on popping up for 2028, and that's Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. But he's now coming under fire for spending taxpayer money for political purposes. To discuss, we welcome the Senior Vice President of Public Affairs of the Commonwealth Foundation, Erik Telford, and former Democratic Congressman from Pennsylvania, Jason Altmaier. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you being here. Erik, your organization uncovered that the governor is spending a boatload of taxpayer money on social media. Tell us what you found.
That's right, Tom. Our team at the Commonwealth Foundation looked into the salaries of the new 9-person Office of Digital Strategy that Governor Shapiro created when he came into office. And it is costing Pennsylvania taxpayers more than $1 million a year to turn out some truly cringeworthy content that serves no other purpose than to promote Shapiro and build his online profile. As we all know, he has higher aspirations in 2028. It's an egregious abuse of taxpayer funds and something that should stop.
9 people? He's got 9
That's
people.
Right.
He's got 9 people to do social media for him. Congressman, this is kind of the tip of the iceberg because we don't know how much Shapiro to date, maybe Erik will figure this out, is spending to actually promote these videos because social media is an advertising platform. And I bet that they're spending some money to push these out around the country. This is all about him running for president.
Well, and it's about him being governor. He's one of the most popular governors in the country. Poll came out this week. He's plus 32 in his approval rating. Yeah. Whatever he's doing is working, whether it's social media. He won in a landslide in a state that President Trump won as a Democrat. I understand why folks in the Republican Party would want to tear his reputation down because he is in a very good position. And one thing that I have noticed is while a lot of people in the party have argued over what direction the party should go and maybe even change their own platforms since the election, the governor has kept doing what has made him popular in the first place. He hasn't changed who he is, and he's certainly not the first politician to use social media to promote his own agenda and talk about his goals.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but this seems to be, it just seems like it's a lot. We've also heard, Erik, that his staff was urged to keep some of this spending on the down low, $270,000 for taxpayer-funded travel, $368,000 for private lawyers, and the list goes on. And there's a transparency issue here that's particularly troubling. Erik, what else?
Yeah, that's absolutely right, and probably the reason he's broken with tradition of his predecessors and not made his daily schedule public because he doesn't want folks to see how much time he's spending on TikToks. But those expenses you mentioned include $92,000 in luxury upgrades to the governor's mansion, a $2,500 electronic dog door. As Pennsylvanians are struggling to buy groceries, this is just so egregious. Taxpayers deserve better. And to the congressman's point, Josh Shapiro is widely popular, but most Pennsylvanians can't name a single accomplishment that he's achieved while in office. He's great at PR. He's not been as effective at governing.
Congressman Shapiro, there have been reports that he secretly gave $5 million to a mosque led by a man who had once declared that Jews are the vilest people. Shapiro is Jewish. What's his angle on all of this, particularly as he preps for a 2028 potential run here?
I've seen that story. I'm not familiar. My understanding is that it's a community center in Philadelphia with a Muslim affiliation or an Islamic affiliation, and maybe there was money directed towards it. But I'm not certain of the angle of somehow questioning Governor Shapiro, who is Jewish himself and is a long-standing supporter of Israel, is somehow using this story to question his integrity on that issue. I don't think that story is going to have legs.
All right. Well, we'll see. Because, like you said, his approval rating remains pretty high, and clearly he could be one of those names that starts campaigning not too long from now. Erik Telford and Jason Altmaier, appreciate you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.